Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. Yes, sir. And today's topic is going to be 5 ways you know that they playing victim. Yes, sir. 5 ways you know they playing victim. See, look, a lot of people sit here and they play victim over the slightest things and even sometimes over the biggest things, but they play victim. I don't care if it's small, I don't care if it's big, I don't care if it's medium. The fact that you playing victim tells me a lot about you. It tells you a lot about them. See, some people play victim for multiple reasons, and they simply just want to turn the script and flip the script on you, right? I need you to understand something. When a person is playing victim, you got to stay away from these type of people. You got to stay away from that type of person because this is a toxic individual. This is a person who don't see the flaws within themselves. Yes, I know. We all got flaws. We all got flaws. We are all imperfect. We are all human beings. So there's no way possible we can do things right. But see, it's this type of individual that I hate to say it, but I just really don't like them. The people who play victim, the ones who throw rocks and hide their hand. You know what I'm talking about? Like the person who, they did it. You seen they did it, but they gonna sit here and tell you straight to your face that they didn't do it. That's the person I got a problem with. And so today I want to talk about the 5 ways you can know that a person is playing victim, right? So let's get directly into it, man. So number 1, they can't take accountability or responsibility for their actions. Yes, sir. Let me say that one more time. Once again, louder for the people in the back. They cannot take responsibility or accountability for their actions. What do you mean, Reno? Listen, you may have a person and they probably stole something from you, right? And let's just say you know that they stole from you. And let's just say that they know that you know that they stole from you. But they'll put it on the dog, they'll put it on the cat, they'll put it on great grandmama, they'll put it on uncle, they'll put it on their imaginary friend, they'll put it on anybody. They'll sit there and lie on anybody because they can't take responsibility and accountability. Look, it'll be everybody else's fault but theirs. It'll be everybody else's fault but theirs. And see, that shows you a person's character. Let's just talk about character real quick. Character and integrity, or a person with character and integrity, is an individual who do the right things when ain't nobody looking. Yes, sir. Let me talk about it real quick. See, character is when a person is doing the right thing when ain't nobody else looking. See, with this person who playing victim, they have no character. See, they have no integrity. See, I read in the book, right? It says characters live to be noticed, my bad. And people with character notice how they live. These people don't even notice how they live. They live to be noticed. And when they get noticed for the wrong thing, they can't take no accountability or responsibility for their actions. You got to watch these type of people. So understand, when a person is playing victim, one of the first things they do is they cannot take accountability and they can't take responsibility for the things that they did wrong. They did it. You ain't do nothing. They did the wrong thing and they can't simply take responsibility. And that also shows a lack of maturity too. See, when a person is mature, look, if I make a mistake, since I'm mature, I can sit here and say, hey, you know what, dog? I was wrong, bro. I apologize about that. You know what I mean? Or, hey, sis, I was wrong. I'm sorry about that. Right? In a respectful manner. Just take accountability. Take responsibility. That's why you get chores when you a kid. That's why your mom gave you the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, the bathroom, to show you responsibility. So when you get out in the real world, you understand how to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. Like Tupac said, I don't know how to be responsible for nobody else's actions, right? I can be responsible for mine, but not nobody else's. And so that's the same thing. People who play victim, they don't know how to take responsibility and accountability. And so they want you to be responsible for their actions. That's crazy. All right, y'all. So next one, man. Number 2. This is a real big one. You see this a lot in relationships, whether it's male or female. You see this a lot in jobs. You see this a lot when a person is trying to manipulate a situation for their benefit. This is called reverse psychology. Yes, sir. Reverse psychology. Let me talk about reverse psychology real quick. So understand that psychology is the study of the mind. Oh yeah, we're finna get some definitions real quick. Psychology is the study of the mind, meaning how does the mind work? How does the mind operate? What does the mind move on? How is the mind stimulated? That's the psychology. Then let's reverse it. So when you put the two together, right? Reverse is basically backwards. How can I get the mind from thinking forward to backwards? That's reverse psychology. So let's give an example. Let's just say, let's go back to the stealing thing. You know that this person stole from you. This person know that you know that they stole from you. But they may say something cool like this. Hey, you may say, hey man, did you stole my $10? I stole your $10. Did you misplace your $10? I ain't steal your $10. Did you misplace it? What man? You know, Rodney was over here the other day. You know, Keisha was over here the other day, right? Like they may say something different to get your mind from thinking in a forward pattern and get it thinking backwards. You know what? Rodney was over here yesterday. You know what? I probably did spend my $10. Now you know that you know they stole your money. You know. But they done hit you with some reverse psychology by simply saying, I mean, did you misplace your $10? You know, Rodney be over here. They done switched up the whole thing. So you gotta be aware of people who utilize reverse psychology. So now let's just use another scenario. Let's just say you mad. And you got every right to be mad, right? And this person is sitting over here. They see you mad. They know you wrong. Matter of fact, you done caught them cheating on you. You done caught this particular person cheating on you, male or female. You caught them cheating. You pissed off. You mad. And then next thing you know, they somehow flip the energy to where now you start thinking like, well, dang, what did I do? Or, well, dang, I shouldn't be mad. They may say something cool like this. The only reason I cheated on you is because you made me do it. You start thinking like, I made you do it. And if you're not wise enough and smart enough, right? Oftentimes, it don't got nothing to do with your intelligence. Let me take that back. It's not even about how smart you are. It's really about how wise and experienced you are. Because it's people who are super smart. I'm talking about intelligible out of this world and still get played. Why? Because they lack the experience and the wisdom of how to maneuver through a situation like that. So this person, they know they did you wrong. Let me give y'all a real life example, right? So this is when I was married, and I ain't gonna get too deep into it. We got more stories, more time, and I'll get deep into it later on. But I'll give y'all a synopsis of what reverse psychology is, right? So I'm married at the time. I end up catching her in the situation. Once I catch her in the situation, the first thing she do is first she cry, right? She cry. This is another form of manipulation. She cries because I called it in the wrong. Once she got the crying phase out, then she starts saying this. You just insecure. Reverse psychology. What me being insecure got to do with you being caught in your BS? What me being insecure, right, got to do with me catching you on your BS? What is that? So what I'm saying is this. When a person is using reverse psychology, you got to understand they only trying to get your mind from thinking how it's supposed to be thinking to backwards thinking. That's it. That's all reverse psychology is. And don't let these people who playing victim do that to you. Be aware of reverse psychology. All right. So the next one, y'all, number three. They just flat out lying. I'm gonna just be real with you. They just flat out lying. I'm talking about lies after lies after lies after lies. You can be done caught somebody right there in the act, and they'll say, "No, I wasn't." You can see it on camera. That ain't me, and that's clearly them. They just flat out lying. And so what happens is some people get so good at lying to where they begin to believe the lie. And so if they believe the lie, guess who was gonna believe the lie? You. I heard somebody say this: if you get a person, if you worship a mailbox for so long, you'll get somebody else to do it with you. What am I saying? People tend to believe in things that other people believe in. For instance, I believe in a rich mentality wholeheartedly. I live by that. I die by that. That's my mentality ever since I was younger. That is my motive. Keep a rich mentality. But guess what? I believe in it so much that y'all believe in it. And that's the same thing with this. These people will start telling you so many lies. I'm talking about acrobatic lies. I'm talking about lies you ain't never seen. I'm talking about lies you be like, hold on, that sound about right. And they know it's a lie. And you probably know it's a lie. But the thing is that they just tell so many lies back to back to back. It's called a compulsive liar. You probably heard a person say a habitual liar. So many different type of lies, right? They just flat out lying. But that's a form of a person playing victim. Going back, it's kind of connected to you can't take accountability. Look, just own up to your shit, man. Own up to your shit, girl. All you gotta do is just own up to it. And if you can't own up to your stuff, if you can't own up to it, then you shouldn't be doing it. That's how I was raised. If you can't own up to it, then you shouldn't be doing it, right? What they always say, the famous saying: if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Bottom line in that rhyme. But look, this is what I'm saying though. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. That's simple as that. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's basically all I'm saying. And most people will sit there, tell you lies, and they'll start playing victim. It's just what it is, y'all. Right? So number 4, a straight up pity party. A straight up pity party. They're going to give you the saddest story of the saddest story. I'm talking about then they dog then died, they cat died, grandmama died, the reason why they cheated on you. They cousin, is twice removed, had they mama, sister, cousin get hit by a car, and that's why they did it. It's going to be so many little stupid reasons of why it's a pity party. And see, these are really all different forms of manipulation tactics. That's really all it is. These are only manipulation tactics. And so they're going to give you so many different pity parties. And if you got a good heart, most time you fall for it. I'll be real, y'all. I done fell for it multiple times. A pity party. They may start crying, or the only reason I'm doing this because I had trauma. I got traumatization. I'm traumatized. Come on, man. Yeah, we all traumatized, but it don't give you a reason. It don't give you a reason to keep doing it over and over and over again. It don't give you a reason to keep doing it, and they keep giving you this pity party, pity party, pity party. You got to understand what to believe and what not to believe. And those are one of the things that I just simply, you probably get one, maybe 2 times. I don't even give people 3 times. If it's the same story and I keep hearing it, I'm going to just fall back. It's a pity party. It's a pity party. You want me to feel sad and sorry for your mistake. You want me to feel sad and sorry. And let me take that back. A mistake is cool. A pattern is different. Right? Most times you may see a woman leave a man not because he made a mistake, not because he made 2 mistakes, possibly even 3 mistakes. She left him because he made a habitual pattern. He did it last year, the year before that, and he doing it multiple times in a year. That's a pattern. It's a difference. So when a person is playing victim, they're going to give you a pity party. And so the last one, y'all, number 5, they're going to hit you with the guilt trip, right? Now, how is this different, Reno, from the pity party? Okay, cool. So a pity party, they want you to feel sad for them. The guilt trip, they want you to feel bad for yourself. They want you to feel guilty for catching them in a BS, catching them in a bull. They want to see, look, the guilt trip is simply wanting you to feel bad within yourself. The pity party is, I want you to feel bad for me. Guilt trip, I want you to feel bad for yourself for doing me so wrong. I understand I cheated on you, but I need you to feel bad for catching me. I understand I lied to you multiple times, but I want you to feel bad for catching me in this terrible lie. That's the guilt trip. So they try to use manipulation tactics to make you feel bad for something that they did wrong. It's not your problem, and it's not your fault, and you should not be crucified for it. You should not be crucified for it. Look, my mom and my stepdad, my ex-stepdad, right? They divorced now. But I will always see, he was a manipulation king. I'm talking about a manipulation king. From reverse psychology to the guilt trip to the pity party. I'm talking about he would go so far to the fact of, he was an alcoholic, right? So he would go so far to the fact of saying, you know what, baby? I want to get my life together. I want to start reading the Bible. You know, my mom was Jehovah's Witness, so he was like, I want to start doing that Jehovah's Witness thing with you. And then not only that, I'm going to rehab. And it'll get my mama every time, right? It'll get my mama every time. She could be done caught this man cheating. I'm talking about straight up cheating. Yes, sir. She done caught this man cheating. And he'll literally smooth it all over by using reverse psychology. He'll either start crying, be like, oh baby, I made a mistake. Or he'll get mad. You ever seen somebody get mad? Or you'll get mad at somebody and then they get mad at you? That ain't nothing but reverse psychology, a manipulation tactic. You'll probably be mad at this person like, man, why you did that, bro? Why you did that? And then they'll reciprocate the energy. I mean, bro, it ain't even my fault, it's your fault. They switching it all up. They'll switch it all up. What are they doing? They're using manipulation tactics. And oftentimes it causes a guilt trip. You got to realize when a person is trying to make you feel guilty, nonetheless, they're only playing victim. That's all they're doing. They are playing victim. So, man, look, I need y'all to be aware of these things, these signs, these ways of how people play victim. They're only trying to get over on you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall victim to them being a victim. Please, don't fall victim to them playing victim. Right? So look, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the video. Once again, y'all make sure y'all hit them links below. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the video if this resonated with you. If you felt anything in this video, make sure you subscribe, ring my bell, and not only that, make sure you join the Patreon. Make sure you join the Patreon for 30% off on all video, on the books that I have listed, which is Rich Mentality and Fairly Unequal. You also get one exclusive video per month from me, whatever you want to talk about. You got to join that Patreon. And of course, you get a Patreon shout out, right? And so with that being said, y'all, I'm going to catch you in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.